Right, hey y'all. I don't know why I'm out of breath. Welcome back to Ascending with Ashley. I'm Ashley. This is Real Big Fish with the cover of a-ha's Take on Me or Take Me On. Take on Me. Anyway, I was a little shocked at our previous reading today. I am being not cock-blocked, but I'm definitely being paced by YouTube because the way that throat chakra. Maybe someone's trying to silence you. Either way, what was I gonna say? Anyway, we're here for another reading. Alright, I'm being called to, this one I feel like is gonna be about expansion, but I only know so much. The deck we're using is Uncover Your Past Life Oracle, and I feel like there's a need for a little bit of clearing. If you've been paying attention to these other readings, I feel like we are in the process collectively of making space for divine union, and also spirit babies apparently came through today. What's this one? No. Sorry, I got listening to punk covers. Alright, so anyway. Water disaster, tsunami, tropical storm, flood, drowned. If you have a fear of water, this could be why. These don't necessarily need to be uncovering your past lives. Fuck, I'm making bacon. Why do I always fucking forget about the bacon? Literally always. Hang on. These don't have to be past lives, but... yeah, we got... hang on. I don't want to make this one as long either because... I don't know. We got... what time is it? 3:48 on that clock. On this clock... okay. Microwave is 4 minutes fast. Okay, anyway. I don't feel like this necessarily needs to... can you guys remind me in about 6 minutes to check on the bacon? We're at 2 minutes. When I get to 8 minutes, I need to check. Okay. Water. Anyway, this could be if you've got fears or things that stand in your way. I don't know. Fears feel like the thing. Herder, animals, animal lover, animal care. That comes through a lot on our, what's your call? I knew this was gonna fucking come through. Burned. Burn, the word burn has been coming through a lot of collective readings. Branding, house fire, persecution, book burning. So you have opposite elements. Not necessarily opposite, right? But water can put fire out. What are you doing? World War. Oh, here we are again. Allied defender, Allied invader, Holocaust, Hiroshima. If you are not a person that believes in past lives, that's okay. I don't feel like this is a past life reading. I feel like this is more of a release of fear, which is what I was saying before we got interrupted by having to check the bacon. Builder, construction, carpenter, other, architect. Kind of making me think of Jesus, who is only one of the prophets. Bless you, Mr. Hootie. Mr. Hootie has a cold for some reason. I'm not quite sure where that came from. Discrimination, sexual, social, religious, limitation, or disease. Not a lot's changed, huh? Servant, housework, other, childcare, indentured servitude. Gross. So discrimination and servant, right? That's pretty much still the, nothing's changed in that regard. If this does feel like a past life for you, right on. So oppression, social, domestic, oppressor, religious. So if you have any sort of lingering fear or limiting beliefs in any of these themes, it's time to release them. And I'm going to help you do that, sort of. I mean, I'm going to give you some insight on what needs to happen. I myself believe that I was burned at the stake at least a couple lifetimes, because I have a pretty irrational fear of fire, especially for someone who used to smoke a lot. Fire has always kind of terrified me. All right, we're going to be pulling from this Clarifying Life situation deck. Oh, fuck off. One at a time, por favor. Por favor. I Will Walk 500 Miles by MXPX. If you can't hear it, I apologize. It's a great song. You should YouTube it. Wish granted, the outcome may not be exactly what you want, but it's what you need. Maybe traveling, but even if you're not traveling or moving, or maybe you feel blocked in a move, right? Because this is about expanding, so it's about releasing something. This song reminds me of How I Met Your Mother. Every time. Oh, wait. Alright, Fantasyland. Make sure everyone involved is being realistic and on the same page. I don't know what that speaks to within your situation. I'm looking at this discrimination and oppression, though. Oh my God. I would say cut out people in your life who don't have the ability to think critically about things that you may be oppressed in, or ways in which the system oppresses you. If you have people in your life who don't acknowledge that, it's time for them to go. Cut it out from Full House, Uncle Joey. Stay in the flow, surrender to the rhythm of life, remaining open to the opportunities and lessons as they naturally unfold. Water was our very first card out, maybe representing a fear. I'm sorry, I can't have my hair down anymore. Not that you care. But shit. We're at 7 minutes. We need to go check the bacon. Alright, hang on, let me read this. Metamorphosis, mirage, embrace the tender transition between past forms and future possibilities as illuminated by the transformative butterfly. What was I saying about water? You might have a fear of water and you might not be sure where that comes from. I feel like the World War card coming out is like we're in that space again. Collectively, we're in a world war. It's not like something that gets announced like a football game, right? It's like we're here, obviously. Hang on. It might not be obvious to some. Again, if you are around, it's not ready yet. Okay, let's give it like 3 or 4 minutes. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, when I'm at 12 minutes, I gotta go check. Hopefully we'll have this wrapped up by then. Okay. God, I'm sweating. Okay, what needs to come through? Okay. We're gonna use this new deck of Pure Magic at this point. So Metamorphosis is what we're talking about happening. I always get lost when I use these cards. Embrace the tender transition between past forms and future possibilities. So yeah, making space from whatever is holding you back. Fearful, if it is a person or a system holding you back, or a past life fear, or even something that happened to you in this lifetime that has affected you greatly. 99 Red Balloons by Goldfinger. This is such a good fucking song. Wish Granted did come out. Stay in the Flow. Fantasyland. Make sure everyone involved is being realistic and on the same page. Jesus motherfucking Christ. Are you kidding me? That was half the fucking deck. Shit. Who put that sticker on the floor? Baraka, power, strength, force, and expansion. Again, this metamorphosis and this expansion. This is the shit you need to release. You could be afraid of war. Could be afraid of fire or water. Could be afraid of a certain type of animal. You could be afraid of construction. Maybe you're afraid of the work involved in something. Building. I don't know. Just keep moving on. You could be afraid of a certain group of people. I don't know. That's weird. You probably aren't on the right channel. Servant. Maybe you have a lot of I don't know. There's a lot going on. Okay. Drawing down the sun, wildfire, divine masculine, magnificence, and wisdom. Fucking interesting. Closing circle, pure intent, sacred doors, timing, experience. Why? I don't care what people are doing on TikTok. Please stop telling me about it. Did I read this to you already? So these are giving kind of this sort of energy. Remember, closing your circle to people who fucking hate you is a great idea. It's hard for a minute, and then you get over it, because you're like, oh yeah, that person fucking hated me. They never wanted to see me fucking do well. But sometimes we have fears of, like, FOMO. I had to look FOMO up in the Urban Dictionary the other day, because I'm like, oh, what does that mean? I used to have FOMO big time in my 20s. As you grow up, you kind of get older that. Maybe. Some people. I'm gonna have to take this bacon out in a sec. Alright, I guess we'll just talk over here for a minute. So anyway, I hope this was helpful. I don't know if I should. Yeah, I'm gonna post it because I already took the time to do it. But not everything needs to stay in your life, especially if it's making you feel ew. You know, you're allowed to let things go. You're allowed to grow. You're allowed to change. Maybe no one's ever told you that. You're absolutely allowed to grow and change. Be domestic with me. I'm not sure it's done yet. But if I let it go any longer, I'm gonna fucking burn it. Yeah, we'll just turn that off and let it sizzle for a minute. Whatever it is that you are working through, I feel like all of these came out too. Ancient amulets, astral travels. You could be getting hits or messages in your dreams. I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm going to skip it. Secret seances. Wasn't there something about... No. Herbal craft. Maybe reach into herbs if that's something that's... Mantra medicine. Witchcraft. Gnomes. Humanity, friendship, hard work, little visions. Yeah, this feels like you're going to be aligned with people who are similar to you, but at the expense and release of you're going to have to give up what no longer serves you, which is a huge important part of the healing process. I myself held on to shit that was really toxic for a really long time, knowing I had to let go of it, right? So I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. But you'll get it. Real Big Fish is back on. Take on me. Soul whispers, look beyond the words and hear what is really being said now. Look within, hear yourself, right? Take a moment of meditation if you're able. Walking unscathed, you are fortunate. The trap was laid out for you, but you were too small to... I can't read. Too smart to fall for it. So you already are. It sounds like you already are connected with your intuition, but again, I understand what that's like to know what you have to do and still not do it. One one of the big parts about healing yourself is, in fact, listening and trusting. I look bald over here. I'm not. I have fuck ton of hair. I'm not sure why. I noticed that in my last reading. I was like, oh, God. Just kidding. Anyway, embrace your soul. Oh, God, it's hot in here. Embrace the mysterious life. Stay open-minded and embrace the wisdom that unfolds from every experience. You may... If you've been burned one too many times by a certain person, let them go. Same. It always happens. There's a car going through the alley, in case you wanted the local update. No one ever goes through the alley. Probably a pig. Cops have been driving by lately. Anyway, you gotta check on the bacon. Hang on, let me pull a couple... God damn it, this is gonna take forever to fucking upload. We are being brought into connection or union with those who are in our same soul alignments, whether that's romantically or not. Loving, the love you give is the love you keep. Do not regret giving your whole heart. It will return to you in full. So if you have loved someone to your own demise, it happens. It happens way more frequently than people talk about because they're embarrassed. Again, you have given your love to someone who needed it, even though they didn't give it back. Lone wolf, you seek your space, but are you alone or lonely? Accept the love you have now. So that's kind of speaking to self-love. One more, and then I gotta end it and get this kid his bacon. Embrace, make peace with the unknown, trust that things are working out for the best. And that's that space we made in this reading. Expand yourself. Don't be afraid to take up space respectfully. Don't Karen yourself out there. You know what I mean? Chicken wing. Okay, I gotta let you go. Have a good one. Bye.